Hey everyone, welcome to the virtual show, Saturday, December 10th, 2016. Row A is $30. We have the little foot, and those come in a Kydex sheath, and we do have a few of those. Row B is $50. We also, on B1, have several of these, and as well as B2. We have several of these. Everything else we just have one of. So that's B1 and B2. B3 is a lone wolf, black polished micarta with blue liners. C is $60. We have Frontier First flat grind, black polished with blue liners. C2 is D2 steel, and it is black polished, neon green liners. C3, Frontier First flat grind, natural micarta with blue liners, and this is also D2. C4, saber grind, Frontier First, green polished micarta. C5 is a Frontier First flat grind, black polished. C6 is a saber grind Frontier First with natural bead blasted handles. C7, Frontier First Sagandi grind with natural polished handles. C8, saber grind Frontier First, black bead blasted. C9, Scandi grind Frontier First, green bead blasted. C10, Scandi grind Frontier First, natural bead blasted. C11 is D2, and comes in a little Kydex. Got a little sticker there. I actually do have several of these as well, and they come in the Kydex. Row D, $70. D1, Frontier Valley and a Scandi grind, black bead blasted with red liners. Number D2 is a saber grind Frontier Valley with a green-black bead blasted micarta. D3 is a saber grind Frontier Valley, black bead blasted with red liners. D4, saber Frontier Valley, natural polished. D5, Scandi Frontier Valley, natural bead blasted. D6, flat grind Frontier Valley, black bead blasted. Row E, $100. E1, we've got a Frontier Valley, Scandi grind, black bead blasted. Comes in this Kydex sheath. We've got camo on the front, orange on the back, nice little lanyard there. E2 is a Scandi ground slug, natural, polished. E3, we've got a platypus and a flat grind, and it has, looks like blue, gray, and brown G10, and it's got the single twist on there. E4 is a Scandi grind bush baby, black polished. E5, Scandi ground bush baby, black bead blasted. E6 is A2 steel. This is an old blind horse. Not really sure the name, if it's just a custom. Natural polished handles. E7, 440C steel. It is a small workhorse and a flat grind, black polished. E8, also 440C, small workhorse and a flat grind, black bead blasted handle. E9, 440C, small workhorse and a flat grind, natural polished. E10, flat grind, small workhorse and 440C, and this is black polished with blue liners. E11, small workhorse, flat grind, green bead blasted, and that's also 440C. And E12, flat grind, small workhorse and 440C with natural bead blasted handles. Row F, $120. F1, Camp Muck, flat grind, black bead blasted. F2 is S35VN. It's a Camp Muck, saber grind, natural polished handles. F3 is a Comanche, Scandi grind. It does have the Renegade stamp, for Renegade customers only. Red G10, black liners. F4 is the Comanche, Scandi grind, green polished. F5 is a Comanche Scandi grind, black bead blasted. F6 is a Field Crafter Scandy Grind, black bead blasted G10. A2 steel, nope, that's not, that is 01. Sorry about that. 01 for F6. F7 is a Field Crafter Scandy Grind, natural bead blasted handle. F8 is an Explorer Scandy Grind, black polished G10. F9, oops, that's 1095 steel as well on F8. F9 is an Explorer, and that's also 1095 Scandy Grind, green bead blasted. F10 is a 1095 Explorer Scandy Grind, natural bead blasted. F11 is a 1095 Explorer Scandy Grind, black bead blasted G10. F12 is a Blackwater, and this is all blacked out. We've got false edge on there. It's blued. It's got a glass breaker on the end and black bead blasted G10. F13 is a North Camp. We've got a dandy grind on there and natural bead blasted handle. F14 is also a North Camp and a dandy grind with green bead blasted handle, and also has the Renegade logo on there, so for Renegades only. Is $130. G1, we have a Scandy Grind Feather Stick, black bead blasted. G2, Scandy Grind Feather Stick in green bead blasted. G3, Scandy Grind Feather Stick, black bead blasted. G4 is a Scandy Grind Feather Stick with a tan G10 bead blasted. G5 is a Scandy Grind large workhorse without the exposed lanyard hole, so just a regular lanyard hole, green, polished. G6, Scandy Grind Bushcrafter, black bead blasted, has the Renegade logo, Renegades only. G7 is a Scandy Grind Feather Stick in A2 steel with green bead blasted handles. H is $150. H1 is a Scandy Grind H2 with natural bead blasted handles. H2, ironically, is an H2 flat grind, black polished handles. H3 is an H2 flat grind, natural polished handles. H4 is an H2 Scandy Grind, green bead blasted. H5 is an H2, that's getting hard to say. We've got Saber Grind, and it is gun blued with snakeskin micarta polished. H6 is a Scandy Grind H2 natural bead blasted with neon green liners. H7 is a Scandy Grind Salt Fork in green bead blasted handles with neon green liners. H8 is a Scandy Grind Salt Fork, natural bead blasted handles with orange G10 liners. H9, Scandy Grind Bark Camp with natural bead blasted handles. H10, same thing, Scandy Grind natural bead blasted Bark Camp. H11, Scandy Grind green bead blasted Bark Camp. H12 is a Scandy Grind Feather Stick in an orange polished G10. H13 is a Scandy Grind Bark Camp in black polished micarta. H14 is an H2 with a false edge. It is gun blued and black bead blasted micarta. H15 is a Woodsman Pro, and it has gun bluing, a false edge, and black bead blasted handles. H16 is an Explorer 1095 steel Scandy Grind, and it has a little piece of black micarta, green micarta, and a piece of green and black kieranite in there, and it's polished. H17 1095 Explorer Scandy Grind, green polished micarta, natural polished micarta, and a G10 neon green G10 liner in there. H18 1095 Explorer Scandy Grind, black polished micarta with neon green liners. We've got H19 is a 1095 Scandy Grind Explorer, black polished micarta with orange G10 liners. H20 is a Scandi Grind Hog Dog, and it is green polished micarta, and that's A2 steel. H21 is a Scandi Grind Smoky Mountain Razor with an OD green G10 polished handle. Row I, $160. I1 is an Expedition and a Scandi Grind. We've got orange G10 front and a green micarta on the back and black liners, and that is polished. I2 starts our tree frogs. These are, if you guys are not familiar with our tree frogs, it is a foldable bushcraft knife that you insert the pins in, and that's what locks it open and closed, and it's got a nice paracord lanyard on there. So I2 is gun blued Scandi Grind and the black and green G10 with a single twist over it. I3 is also a gun blued tree frog Scandi Grind. This one has the blue and black G10 with a single twist. I4 is pretty neat. This one is not gun blued, it's just regular, and it has the Day Glow material on it with the single twist. I5 is a tree frog, regular satin finish steel, and this one is blue G10 with the single twist on there. Row J is $180. J1 is very similar to the Highlander, as you can see, which is right there. Flat grind, green bead blasted micarta, but it also has a little. Row K is $200, and it's a small row because I only have one. It is a Scandi Grind Highlander with Day Glow handle material polished with black liners. Just gorgeous. Row L is $230. We have a flat grind Chris Kane survival knife, black bead blasted, neon green liners, and L1 does come in the Kydex sheath with a belt clip. L2 is a Scandi Grind Attitude with natural polished handles. L3 is a Scandi Grind Bushman with natural bead blasted handles. Row M, $280. I've got a flat grind Highlander or H1 with natural polished handles with red liners, and it does come in this OD green Kydex sheath with a belt clip. Row O, these are handcrafted here locally by a local guy, not by us, and this is not flint, it's obsidian. They are handcrafted and real whitetail deer antler handles. O1 is $50. O2 is $50. O3 is $50. O4 is $50. And this one has kind of a brown front to it. O5 is $50. O6 is $120. And O7 is $100. None of the O's come with sheaths. Everything else will come in the Kydex that it was displayed in or in leather. I have a couple of pouches from Reliance Leatherworks. This is all hand stitched, all hand done, and just beautiful, beautiful bags. This is pouch 1 if you're interested, $100. This is pouch 2. If you're interested in that, it is pouch 2 for $100. Canteen Nalgene. Actually, I have one of these and I love it. Your Nalgene fits right down in there. You can lace it up. It's got a nice long leather strap. It is handmade. They are out of South Carolina, and it is top-notch stuff. So if you're interested in the Nalgene transporter, it is going to be $150. T-shirts on sale for $18. This is the front, the back, Battle Horse Knives, Second Amendment, Cambridge, Ohio. We've got #1 Dad bottle openers, and there is a magnet in here, so when it falls, it catches right there. This is #1 Dad, perfect for Christmas, $20.